Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and in today's video I'm doing a really cool challenge kind of video, and I got the idea from James Charles. Originally he said that it's like a TikTok trend that's going around, but I saw his video, so I'm gonna give him credit for where I got the idea from. But basically I Snapchatted a couple of my friends asking for them to draw a look for me to recreate in this video. So I have 3 different looks that I'm going to be creating. 2 I'm going to do tonight, and then tomorrow I will do the last one because the last one's the most intricate, so I'm saving it for last. But and I am going to be giving like their links down below, like their Instagram, so you know who they are, so they get credit for their idea. And so if you are new, you should hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, you should give it a thumbs up and turn your post notifications on so that you are notified every time I upload. And if you are interested, keep on watching. So for each of the looks, I went ahead and I've already done all of my base so that that's already set, so we're not going through that process every single time, so this video is not super long, but you're just going to be seeing me recreate the eyeshadow look part. And the first look is from my friend Tegan. I'm going to put the picture right here of the look that she created. And so to get started, I'm going to be using my Tropical Dough color palette, and she created a really colorful look, and I'm excited to try and recreate it. This is going to be kind of a challenge for me because I'm used to only blending like 2 colors together, not 3. So I'm going to try my best to recreate what she did and get my colors as close to the colors she picked as possible. So the first shade that she used in her like inner corner part is an orange, so I'm going to be taking the color Tequila Sunrise right here on a fluffy brush, and I did go ahead and already set my eyes too so that we're all ready to go. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush and take that orange shade, and like I said, I'm going to put that in the crease part, like the inner crease. So like I said, I'm going to take that orange color and just try to concentrate it right in this part of my eye. This is going to be, I would say this is the most difficult part because I'm not used to like putting a color right here first. So make sure I'm like doing this where you can see what's happening. And I'm going to just be doing it on one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera, like I said, so this video is not like forever long. So that first shade looks really pretty. I don't think that I've ever used this shade. So I'm trying to just focus it and take it from here to about like 1/3 of my eye without getting it up too high. This brush may be a little big, but it'll be okay. Okay, so I've built the orange up, I think, as much as I want to build it up. So I'm now going to take my next fluffy brush, and the next color she did was a light blue. So I'm going to take this blue Hawaiian right here on this fluffy brush, and I'm going to do that on the next third of my eye. This is going to be the trickiest part, is just getting the colors to like blend together. guys see when it hits that orange, it's like wanting to turn green. So far, it's not doing too bad. Like I said, it's still trying to do like a green color, but it's not too bad. I'm just trying to like tap it over into the orange instead of like blend it to try to help it. I'm now gonna go back in with that orange brush and try to like add some of the orange color over top, just to blend it. This kind of looks crazy. And this blue is not the exact shade of blue, but it'll be fine. Okay, so the last color she chose is kind of like a purpley pink kind of color. So I'm gonna try to use this coral reef color. I think that will match pretty well. But it's this color over here. And I'm gonna take it on my third fluffy brush. And that color is gonna go in this corner part. So I'm gonna like try and, oh my goodness, this color is so pretty. I'm gonna try to like make a little line and then blur it that way. Okay, so I got that shade as dark as I want it as well. And like I said, right where they blend, this is kind of a greenish and there's like a purpley tint, just because like that's what happened whenever I blended it. I also did take some concealer like right here just to kind of clean that up, but there's what I'm talking about, like some green and some purple, but it'll be okay. So this is what it looks like. I almost feel like it looks like a tie-dye kind of color too. But that is the top eyelid. I will go ahead and show you the bottom eyelid now. So the bottom, she took like a pinkish kind of color. So I'm gonna take this Go-Go color, which is right by the coral reef color, and it is a really bright pink, like a hot pink shade, and I'm taking it on a flatter brush like this. I'm gonna run that along my lower lash line and then blend it up into that top shade so they all kind of blend together. I would say the only real difference between mine and hers right this minute is mine's a little more bold, I would say, and my colors are a bit different than hers are, just because I'm trying to use the shades that I have to match hers as best as I can. But so far I think it's going pretty good. There's that pink shade, and then there's the top. So this is what one eye looks like. I will go ahead and off camera now do the other eye as well as my mascara, and then I'll come back and show you the look and tell you what color I'm going to use for my lips. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. So my eyes are done now. This is what they look like. This is what they look like up close with my mascara. You could do false lashes with this look as well, but I'm just going to do my regular lashes. And she didn't like pick a lip color or anything, but I'm just going to do this like nude color just because my eyes are so bright. I just want to have a nude lip. This is the Vivid Hot Lacquer shade 62 Charmer from Maybelline, and this is, yeah, this is a liquid lipstick. So there is that, and this look is all completed. I actually really like the way this one turned out. I wouldn't have ever thought to put these colors together, but I think it looks really good. So I'll put myself over here, and then I'll insert the picture again just so you can see her look and then my recreation of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and take the eyeshadow off and the lipstick, and I will be back for look number 2. Alright guys, so I'm back with my eyes reprimed and my lips are clean, and I'm going to go ahead and start on look number 2. So this look comes from my friend Lauren, and I'm going to insert the picture here of the look that she created for me. So I'm going to be using 2 palettes for this look. I'm going to use the tropical palette that I used on the first look, and I'm also going to be using the fruit pie filling palette from You Can Be. And so this one has more steps to it, but I think the look she created is really cute, and I think it's going to turn out good. We're gonna try and make it look good. But the first shade that I'm going to start out with is the transition shade. So she did, for the transition shade, I think I'm going to use this brush, a lighter shade. So this shade right here matches the closest to what she had. So we're going to take that color and put that in our transition spot. So in our crease, a little bit above the crease is where I put it at. And probably by the time I'm done with this look, I will have to go over it just to make it stand out more. And again, just like on the other eye, I'm only going to be doing one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. And I didn't take my mascara off, so my mascara is already done. Okay, so the next color is going to be this Go-Go shade that I used for my other look. It's like this hot pink color. And I'm going to use that shade in the inner corner portion, so like the first 1/3 of my eye. And I'm taking a smaller flat brush like this. This is an e.l.f. brush. The next shade is a darker, like almost like a navy blue kind of shade. So I'm going to use this Deep Dive from this palette, and I really like this palette for colorful looks. I think it works great. All of these shades look really good on the eye, so this is one of my favorites to use for colorful looks. So this is going to go from right there to about right here. Okay, so I built that shade up as much as I want to, and then the last shade I'm going to use from the You Can Be palette, and it is this color. It's called Grape, but it's a fuchsia color, and that's gonna go in the outer corner. Again, I'm gonna make like a kind of line and then just blend it up into that shade. and built that up some more, and then I put my concealers so that there's a straight line. Now I'm going to go back into that light shade that we used for transition before and add that back to the top so that you can actually see it. And I think it goes actually really well with the shades here, like the way it blends on top of them. And my phone does not want to focus today. So this is what it looks like. I don't know why it's trying to create like a line right there, but anyways, this is what it looks like all blended out and everything. So that's with the transition shade and everything. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner, which is one of the most difficult parts, but we're gonna try to do it on camera. So I'm using the Maybelline Curvitude liner from, yeah, I already said, from Maybelline, and it's just in black. And the reason I like this one is because the actual applicator is curved, so it looks like this. I'm gonna get up closer so that you can see it a little better. I'm gonna try to do this. So I just do like this, and then I always create a line and then go from there. So there's the eyeliner. And for the lower lash line, I'm trying to decide if I want to redo the colors on the bottom or just use the transition shade. I think I'm just gonna use the transition shade. Okay, so this is how it turned out on this eye. And like I said, I already have my mascara on. So I'm gonna go ahead and off camera. There is something in this eye. I'm sorry, I keep blinking it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and off camera go do the other eye, and then I'll be back to show you the lipstick that I'm gonna use. So this is what it looks like with all of it done except my lips, and I really like the way it's turned out. These colors blend really well together, and I think she did a great job creating this look. And the lipstick that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to be using two different things. So I'm going to be using this lipstick from Colourpop. It's an ultra matte lip, and it's in the shade Sueno de Coco. And this was the part of the I Love Sarah and Colourpop collection. And then on top of that, I'm going to do this gloss, which is from Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade Aquarius. It's like this pink. It has like little gold reflex in it. So I'm going to put this Ultra Matte down first. So this is what this color looks like, and you can obviously leave it like this, but I'm gonna add a gloss on top. And again, she didn't pick like a lip color, so I'm just going off of what I think would look best with this look. So that is what it looks like with the gloss over top. So this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I'm gonna again come over this way, and then I'm gonna insert the picture again so you can see a side-by-side comparison. But this is what it looks like again, and I finished this look, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final look. Hi guys, so it is the next day, and I'm going to recreate the final look. So this look comes from my friend Sarah, and I will insert right here her inspo picture, and I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Again, today I already did my base, primed my eyes and everything off camera so that this process doesn't take forever. But the palette that I'm going to be using for this look is the Fruit Pie Filling palette, and a couple videos ago I did a look with this palette, so you can go back to that video and see how this palette works. But I'm going to be using red, orange, and yellow today. So I'm going to do my eyes first, I think, and then I will do like the other part, because the other part like over my face is going to probably take the longest. So I'm going to do my eyes first. And I'm trying to decide. I know I want to use, for the yellow, I'm going to use this shade right here, and it's called Mango. And then I'm going to use this orange up here that's called Tangerine. But I'm trying to decide which shade of red I should use, because this is Cranberry, and then this is Haw. So they look very similar, but I think Cranberry pulls more of a pink. This one pulls more of a pink than a red, so I think I'm going to do Haw down here instead. So I'm going to use those colors, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So I'm going to do the first shade at the top, and I'm going to use this brush here. It's a fluffy brush, and I'm going to get a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take this Mango shade first. I would say out of all of the looks, this is the one that I'm most like nervous sort of to try to recreate, because it looks the hardest. Not necessarily like the eye part, but like the shading on my face. I have an idea of what I want to do, but we will just have to see how it goes. Now that I have the yellow shade like I want it, I'm going to take another fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to take the orange shade. So I'm going to be taking this Tangerine shade right here, and I'm going to take that just below the yellow, like in my actual crease area. And this is where it can get tricky, because this is where the colors are blending together, which I'm not really nervous about. It's more like how the red is going to blend into the orange. So we're going to see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Banged my light. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it back to how it was. Okay, anyways. Now I'm gonna go back in with that yellow shade and just go over the top of this orange just to bring that yellow back, because it did get lost some when I was putting the orange shade on. So that's what it looks like with the yellow built back up. And I'll probably have to do the same thing with the orange after I add the red. But I'm going to take a flatter brush like this, my e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to take that Haw shade, which is the red, and I'm going to pat this on my lid. Now the orange is gone. I mean, you can still see it a tiny bit, but basically it's just red and yellow. So I'm going to take that tangerine shade again and just try to get it like the top of the red into the yellow. And I would say out of all the shades, the orange shade is being the most difficult to build up. So, and I don't even know if you can really, well, maybe you can a little bit right here. Like I said, I'm trying to focus the orange in the crease part and then the yellow up here. Okay, so I think that's how I want it. It actually doesn't look that bad. They blended really well together, and like they have faded into each other. So now I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. Maybe we'll start out with the red shade, kind of winging this part. I'm just gonna take that red shade and blend it up this way. I'm trying not to get in the way so you can see what's happening. Then I'm gonna take that orange shade and like smoke out that red. So I'm gonna try to get this really close. I don't even know if the orange is gonna show up. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try and pinch the brush and see if that'll help. The last part will be to take that yellow shade and put it right under that. Okay, so this is what the eye looks all completed. I'm gonna go ahead and off camera do the other eye as well as do my mascara, and then I will be right back to show you how I'm going to do the shading all over my face. So now that I've finished that, these are what both eyes look like with my mascara. And now I'm gonna tilt my camera up a little bit. I'm going to do the face part, which I'm honestly nervous I'm gonna mess all of this up, but I'm gonna be using 3 different brushes. So I'm gonna use this bigger flat brush, this tiny little rounded flat brush, and then this like slanted precision brush. And I'm gonna start out with this one first, and it does have green, but like it's not gonna get on me. And I'm gonna take that mango shade and I'm gonna like basically blur it out from here, like in this region, to about like right here before the orange part. So I'm just gonna dip it into that color, and since it's pretty pigmented, this shouldn't be difficult to add color to like the top of my face, even though there's bronzer here. Oh yeah, it's gonna actually work. Okay, these are really good shades in this palette too, these bright shades, because a lot of my yellows won't do that. So I have the yellow just kind of faded and blended out here like the top, and I may go back and add some more. It'll just depend on how the orange looks with it. So I'm not exactly sure how to do this. I think I'm just gonna try and fade the orange from this brush. I'm sorry about that. I had to go tell my brother to stop singing really loud in his bedroom because you could start hearing it in the video. But like I said, I think I'm just gonna start trying to fade it with this brush and see what happens. So and the orange is just supposed to be like coming from here down across my nose before it hits the red part over here. Okay, so before I continue adding and building up all the color, I've decided, she did say shading on the face and she went from like here, you know, over, but I think I'm also gonna take the color where I like have it here, go to about right here, and then like fade it out on both sides so that there's like little red flames on both sides instead of just one. I think that'll look really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing that same process that I've done, and I'm just gonna pull it out here, this orange shade, just pull it out here and then pull it out on the other side, and then I will start adding in the red. Okay, so the orange is as bright as I want it right now, and I don't even think on, there we go, camera, you can see it as much, but that's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding in the red so that I have sort of a guideline to continue to pull the orange out. So I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna try this brush and see if it works or not. And sorry, I am gonna take this red shade, and like I said, I'm gonna just try to make little like flame shapes. We're gonna see how this works out. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to do the other side off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this side for you. So I'm going to go back in with that orange, and I'm going to take it at the top of where the flames are and blend it up so that it's like the orange is fading into the red. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished it off camera. So these are the flames. I think this side turned out better. This side for some reason was harder for me than this side, but it's fine. So the yellow shades into the orange and then into the red, and then I added some little darker lines in the ends of the flames just to add some like dimension to it. But these are what it looks like. So like I did with the other ones, I'm going to come over here and then reinsert the picture here and then show you how I recreated it. So again, this is what it looks like. And so that is the final look for this video. Oh wait, before I actually finish, I forgot my lips. So I'm going to just use a gloss for this look because already so crazy. I don't really want to add a lipstick to it. So this one is the shade Leo from Wet n Wild. And it's just like kind of like an orangey color, sort of. If I can get my camera to focus. And then it's got like some reflex in it. So this just gives like a nice sheen to my lips. But this is it up close. So this is the look, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button and ding the little bell so that you're notified of every time I upload, and comment down below any more ideas you have, or if you'd like me to do a part 2 to this video, then comment that down below. And I would like to thank the 3 people that gave me these ideas. I had so much fun recreating them, and I will see you soon.